Hello, everyone, and welcome to this somewhat special edition of me talking about all the ridiculous amount of TV shows I watch.
I'm on camera.
So, thank you very much for coming and doing this with me, Mobs.
My pleasure.
I have, well, you know, we always talk about the fact that I watch way too many television shows.
Yes, and you make up shows.
Okay. So that's something that's going to come up throughout this. The fact that Mobs likes to say that I make up shows. I don't make up shows.
Mm-hmm.
I just watch everything. And unfortunately, that means watching so many shows. And some of them sound so ridiculous that I end up just telling him the names, like the Koala Man, which he was convinced was a fake show.
It is a fake show.
It's not a fake show. I'm going to put up an image of it right here.
That you made. just straight up AI slop.
I'm going to put up the image from the poster and the IMDb.
Sure.
Ideally, it depends on how much work. You know what? I might not. If you guys are watching this that I didn't, just realize that I got too tired to edit all of that stuff in.
Like you're going to intersperse it on top.
Yeah. But all this to say, I watched a lot of TV shows this year. Like I think the list was, and when I say TV shows this year, I watched 71 new TV shows that were released in 2025. On top of all the shows that I continue to watch that have come out in previous years.
And you have a job.
And I have a full-time job and a podcast and I have other projects.
I'm looking at the list because I have the list in front of me.
Yeah.
And we're doing this bracket style, like sports style.
Yeah, I'll probably put up a picture of the bracket at the end.
Because you guys know me and Brian are just big sports dudes.
Huge sports fans.
Huge sports.
I mean, we always talk about the Habs, the Expos, the Alouettes. It's funny to laugh at how little we talk about sports in our lives.
I miss you, Expos.
I do miss the Expos.
But I'm looking at this list and I'm really wondering how many of these names you made up. Like,
these are all real shows, by the way.
I'm sure they are. Okay. Yeah.
By the way, at one point I might get. Actually, I'm gonna get comfy now. I'm gonna put up the legs.
All right, go for it.
So, I don't know if anyone's gonna see that.
Get comfy. I'd like to say thanks to the forum, AMC, whatever Cineplex, whoever the hell owns it, for giving this lovely space for us to record it.
Yeah. We're in the front row.
Front row.
And
Siskel and Ebert style, except, minorities.
Yeah, man, we're just chilling. We appreciate them for letting us come into this space and taking over a whole theater to record this, which is pretty funny.
I'd like to point out, too, that we both are wearing black sweaters.
Yeah. I actually put this on because you were wearing one.
I enjoy the chain you have. It's like you're doing the Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Wait, what is it? I'm supposed to have like a pouch?
Yeah, it was like a pouch
and like
or
leaning?
Something. Yeah, something like that. There you go. Incredible work.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this list here.
Pick shows at random. Let's see how good my memory is because I haven't rewatched some of these.
So you want me to just like anyone that's on here?
I would say in the first column, round one.
Okay.
And also there's shows on here that I haven't that I've watched since I made this list. Okay. That came out in the last week of December. Because I made this list thinking, you know what, I'm not gonna have time to watch any more TV shows before the end of the year.
Okay.
And since then, I watched the show Sunny Nights, which is a Stan original from Australia that stars Will Forte and Darcy Cam. Is that her last name? Darcy.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Did you watch The Good Place?
No.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
There's gonna be a lot of no, I've not watched.
That's true. I do watch too many TV shows, but oh my God, Sarah Amani. Sorry, you'll hear about her when we talk about Copenhagen Test. But so
Salam.
Sunny Nights is an Australian TV show. Oh, I was right. Darcy Carden. So Will Forte and Darcy Carden play siblings that are in Australia trying to launch a spray tan brand. And that's a new TV show that came out in the last week of December.
Do you remember Killing It?
Which one's
it was with Craig Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
It was from like a few years ago. It did,
and
like,
the co-star from that is in this show.
Oh, I really like that show, man. I was bummed it didn't get a season 3.
She was only in one episode, but she's really funny in it.
Okay.
Because the show's filmed in Australia, it felt like they had all the token Australians come out.
Yes, because she was Australian.
Yeah, which was kind of funny to see. But
is Crocodile Dundee in it?
No.
Is he
He's
dead.
He's dead. Sorry, bud.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Crocodile Dundee.
Also, rest in peace, Steve Irwin.
I was gonna say that.
Crocodile Hunter.
I was about to say that.
Wait, is he the Crocodile Hunter?
No, he wasn't a Crocodile Hunter.
What was his name though? He was the something.
I actually don't remember. But his son just won Dancing with the Stars.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's how crazy.
What is his son's name?
I don't know.
I just remember Bindi was his daughter or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Steve.
By the way, just so you guys know, this is how our conversations go. So
he is the Crocodile Hunter. Rest in peace.
If you guys are just like, wow, you guys have gone on tangents already.
It's only gonna get worse.
This is how it is. We'll try and keep this under an hour, though. We'll try. We can't promise you anything.
I gotta say, you Google Steve Irwin, you'll get some crazy pics of this guy with animals, man. I got one where he's like looking at a bald eagle right in his face, man.
Oh God.
Amazing.
Okay, so all that to say, there are going to be shows that aren't even on the list.
Oh, okay.
The Copenhagen Test, Sunny Nights, and what's the third that I watched recently?
So if they're not on the list, how are we gonna input them into the bracket?
I'm going to talk about them at the end.
Okay.
Honorable mention. I'm mentioning them now, but unfortunately, I just genuinely could not get to all of them.
Wait, so you watched these since you made this bracket list that you sent me? You sent me this like 2 days.
I watched the entire run of Sunny Nights in 1 day and Copenhagen in 2 days.
I like to point out this man has no lenses in his glasses.
None.
I don't know how he has not ruined his eyesight.
What do you mean?
With all his television, man.
Oh yeah.
Not with those, with all the television.
Yeah.
But see this is legit. Look, that's real. This is real poor eyesight. Not this. This is fakeness.
Hold on. I'm trying to see the name of the shows.
You are appropriating right now.
100%. 100. Yeah, so Copenhagen Test, Sunny Nights. Oh, and I watched the show Amadeus. The entire run of the show Amadeus.
Wait, there's a TV show Amadeus?
Yeah, the new TV show Amadeus just came out.
Did it rock you, Amadeus?
No. I'm going to be honest. Remember I was talking to you about how Jude Law and Paul Bettany, I keep mistaking them.
How are you? I mean, I guess so.
It's just because they're like two British actors of the same age that do pretty much the same performance.
Okay.
Like, I don't find that their performances when it comes to acting are so distinct that it's because it's not that they look alike. It's that they kind of give off the same energy when I watch them on screen.
Okay.
And that's why I sometimes I'm just like, oh, wait, that's not Paul Bettany. That's Jude Law. Oh, okay. Like legit. These are legit things that I've had. Paul
Bettany married to Jennifer Connelly. Respect.
Yes. Good for him. That's a lucky man. He's probably gonna mess that up someday. that's Hollywood.
Yikes!
I kid. Okay, so I guess in round one, because the original list was like 68 or 69, and if you're doing a bracket, it's supposed to be like 64. So there was too many. So in round one, I have Revival versus
my laptop was getting Thanos right there. I also like to point out that Brian has on the brackets the names of the show names, and next to it what genre it falls under.
I only put like 3 genres or 4.
I don't know what any of these shows that at one point I was like, why is this called revival drama?
Oh yeah.
And then after all I was like, oh wait a second, it means it's a drama. So
okay, so how do I start? Where do I even go?
Do we start with the first one?
Yeah, so round one, Revival versus Suits LA.
So should we go like round by I guess round by round.
Yeah,
I guess. Okay,
yeah.
so round one, Revival, it's a drama.
Yeah.
Versus Suits LA, which I guess you call that a drama?
Yeah, well, I mean, when I looked it up, it said drama. Yeah, no, that one was listed as drama. There's no it wasn't listed as comedy, which I half expected.
I will mention whenever I've seen any one of these, or even if I've seen like a little bit, I've seen none of these. Nor do I have any interest based on these titles. What is Revival?
So Revival is a sci-fi original series that if I'm not mistaken, it's based on a comic book, but it's about a town where people can't die. and the show focuses on the mayor, not the mayor, the like one of the detectives in the city, and they've corned off the area and they're trying to investigate what's causing people to not die anymore.
So who are like the stars? I'm pulling it up here.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find any.
Okay, so I don't recognize any of these people except for this guy Stephen Ogg, who is in I think Better Call Saul and I think Walking Dead also.
Yeah.
I don't recognize anybody.
The lead actress.
Oh wait, David James Elliott. That name sounds familiar.
So the lead actress of the show is actually recently was on was on Star Trek.
Okay.
She's on Star Trek Strange New World. She plays on Star Trek she plays a captain.
Haven't seen
that is dating I know. I mean, a lot of people unfortunately didn't.
Within the first 10 minutes, people watch this are going to be like, why is this guy even on? I'm curious too.
No, but it's because
no, I'm joking.
You guys would have, like, honestly, this is most of our conversations. The fact that I watch too much and you're just like, how do you have the time to even watch all of
Okay,
these?
so who cares whatever she's on and what she's doing?
Right.
So the show's about that.
Yeah, Captain Battelle on Star Trek.
Was it good?
Revival is
the delay, man. Just say it wasn't good.
It's just that, okay, so one thing I'll preface this list with saying is the winner of most of these aren't necessarily better shows. It's just which show would I rather watch.
Okay, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
Well, if you have two bad shows up against each other, you got to pick one.
Yeah,
so.
and if you'll notice on the bracket, some of the shows have -1 instead of a 1 for their score, and that's because both those shows are so bad that instead of giving us a show a 1 score, I was like, no, this other show deserves a negative score.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. So in the case of Revival versus Suits LA, Revival to me was a far better show. Suits LA was a money grab. It was a poorly executed show. It was all hype. They made a huge mistake thinking that because people were watching Suits during the pandemic, that they were going to be excited to watch a sequel to the series. People weren't interested in the sequel.
Wasn't it though like a sequel to the series with like nobody from the original show or something like that?
Yeah, there's like a little bit of crossover in the first episode, but ultimately very poorly executed show, and that's why ultimately I would never want to watch that again.
Okay.
Revival at least has somewhat of an interesting story, or at least they're trying to build something interesting.
All right, I guess let's move on to the next one.
Yeah,
you have The Pit.
Yeah,
a drama versus Spartacus, House of
Asher.
I was gonna say Ashur.
Yeah.
I've seen The Pit.
Yeah,
and it is arguably one of the best TV shows I've seen in a long time.
The Pit is probably going to do well in this whole season. If I want to put it that way, if I was to pretend that I know sports, The Pit's going to go the whole way. You know, they really hold it down.
We can just stop talking about the rest of this. Yes, okay.
But ultimately, Spartacus is again. This is a problem with television in like executives. They are so scared to try something new, and they're just going to run off of their laurels and using shows that they've already produced or sequels. And in Spartacus, this is just a continuation of the Spartacus story. Actually, it's not even. It's a continuation
because there is a Spartacus TV show. Right?
Yeah, there's a Spartacus TV show, and this is set in the same world, but this is a what if. Because the character dies in the original show, and this one starts literally with what if you survived?
Wait, so Spartacus dies in the original?
Yes, but also the character of Asher dies in the original. And this show is off the premise of what if you lived? And that's the show. It continues from the point where instead of him dying, it's like, well, what if you lived?
I'm looking at the cast and I don't recognize any of these people.
No, not really. Okay. I mean, the lead guy from Asher was in The Expanse, but that's about it.
Never saw that either. Moving on. Next round. Shifting Gears is a comedy.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of this.
Yeah, Tim Allen and Kat.
Oh, okay. Immediately he said Tim, and I was like, "Oh, that's why I checked out on that months ago when I heard the name." House of Guinness.
Yeah, and Netflix original series. Well, Netflix
is that
series.
About
the Guinness alcohol family?
This is another something I would have zero interest.
Zero, yeah. And okay. that's a good this is one of those situations where it's a comedy versus a drama. Once again,
interesting. I like that. That's a good matchup.
I kind of just mixed them up. I didn't really try to do the brackets in any special way. The House of Guinness was slightly more interesting than Shifting Gears. Shifting Gears, if you've watched it, it is a CBS style sitcom where it's just like we are trying to aim this at the like 60 plus fans of Tim Allen.
Okay, that was a lot nicer way to put it, but okay. Yes. Okay.
Octogenarians, is that what they're called? The 80-year-olds?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that. Sure, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay, moving next. North of North comedy. Is this Canadian?
Yes, CBC.
Okay.
FU Netflix, because all the imagery for it is Netflix. Because it is on Netflix everywhere else, but it is originally a CBC made show, so it is a Canadian program.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I unfortunately have not been keeping up with CBC programming lately, but every time I see ads for some of their shows, I'm always kind of like, this actually doesn't look too bad.
It's a very good show. It's a very good show. The lead actress is great. The story is really funny. The like small community shenanigans gives you a kind of a hint of Parks and Recs.
Okay.
And I just love all the characters on the show. Like they're really, really fun.
I'm looking at the cast.
Yeah.
I only recognize
is
it Marilyn Rayscub?
Yeah, Marilyn Rayscub, who's been in a bunch of shows.
Yeah, she was on 24. I think she was on Mr. Show too.
Possibly.
But
yeah, she's brought in. It's one of those things where you have a show and you're like, okay, let's put an American so that people feel like they know somebody on the show. So she and also it works because her being in the show is a commentary on that, because she comes in as like this white woman who's in charge of things in an Inuk community. So it's very interesting.
Sounds like a Karen.
Yeah.
And it's versus Stumble, which is also a comedy.
Stumble, which is a little sad because Taron Killam is he's not the lead, but he plays the husband to Jen Leon's character.
From SNL, right? That guy?
Yes. Taron is from SNL, married to Colby Smolder. And then everyone's favorite little person, Kristen Chenoweth. Is that her name?
Why are you calling her a little person?
Isn't she like 4'9" or something? 4'10"?
I think she's just petite.
I thought she was like isn't the legal limit for a little person under 4'10"?
I don't know. I personally am not classifying people in different.
I'm talking about scientific definitions, folks.
I have.
That's all I'm doing. He's trying to throw me under the bus so hard right now. Scientifically,
it would have been even better if I was like, I don't know, Brian. I personally, I truly have no clue. I don't know. Kristen Chenoweth.
Yeah,
kind of annoying.
She is, and she's so annoying on this show. 4'10" is considered the height for little people. I'm literally gonna look up.
We need to get out of this.
I just want to know if she actually is. I know this is wrong, but
she's from Oklahoma.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. She's 4'11". She's an inch taller. My apologies, Miss Chenoweth. You're not legally a little person.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Well, yeah. This is already like we're not even like 15 minutes into this. Sorry. Okay, so between those two, you picked a North of North.
Yeah.
What was so wrong about Stumble?
Stumble feels a little lazy.
It's Chenoweth, right?
Well, she's not in the show often, thankfully. Okay. Sorry, I don't find her interesting. No offense to her.
I know they're not the same, but they're like, blonde white women who sing.
Yeah.
And you have, is it Jane Krakowski from 30
Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I would take her any day
100%.
over Kristen Chenoweth.
100%.
Love you, Jane. You rule.
Yeah, facts. Stumble just feels kind of like a lazy sitcom. It's interesting, but it feels like someone greenlit this show when those cheer shows were popular on Netflix.
Those which shows? Oh, yes.
Cheer shows, yeah. So like, Netflix had like cheer shows.
Those documentaries?
Yeah. So this show is done.
Those really ended well, didn't they?
Yeah. But
you can go to Google for that.
But legit, this show is done in a like The Office style where they're talking head stuff, and it's a cheer show. So it feels like someone said, "Oh, let's take these cheer shows and make a sitcom," and that's it. So
okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into round 2.
Boom.
How do you want to get into? Do you want me to follow up from what we were just in last, or just
Yeah,
jump back
sure.
to okay. So we did North of North, jumps into the next round, and it's going up against. This is a wild pairing. Dexter Resurrection. and just I have to lead with this. Based on Brian's pick, Dexter killed its competition.
Yeah. I mean, it's rare for me to watch a sequel in this day and age. You've heard me talk about some of the sequels already. I talked about Suits being bad. I talked about Spartacus being bad. Those weren't interesting to me. So when Dexter came along, and this is also a sequel to a sequel.
Yeah, what was the one that came after?
Yeah, because you had Dexter, then you had the other one where he dies at the end of that one. I don't even remember the name of that one. And that's why this one's Resurrection, because he's
Spoiler alert.
He's what?
Spoiler alert. And then
he's resurrected. That's years ago, though.
I haven't seen it. Whatever.
Well, dude, this one's called Dexter Resurrection.
Resurrection. I don't know. I thought it was just, they're bringing it back because it was canceled.
Spoiler alert. He rises from the dead like Jesus.
Wait, are you?
I'm not saying anything.
Are you calling?
I'm
Dexter serial killer Jesus?
Yeah. Dexter serial killer Jesus.
Yikes.
I think a lot of serial killers would say that.
Okay, so I've seen the original Dexter.
Yeah.
And it is a show that starts off really good.
Yeah.
And ends so bad that if someone would ask me, should I watch it? I'd be like, it ends so terribly, I would tell you, don't even bother watching.
Right. And then you get the next show, which people said was very good, with him and his son. He's in a small community. And then that one ends, and then they brought this one back, and this is very good.
I am interested in watching it. I mean, your partner is a Dexter fan, and she was
very
telling
big.
Me that she
is
recommended these ones. So.
Yeah, she loves it.
Maybe I'll watch it one day. Probably won't.
She's the reason I watched this one, and I had to agree with her.
North of North, you're done.
Yeah.
All right, then let's go. How are we gonna do this? Let's drop back up to the top here. Revival drama.
Yeah.
Moves up against Your Friendly Neighborhood.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Okay.
Yeah, the animated show.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you ended up picking Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, you did say that Revival was... You just rather watch that versus Suits LA, so it wasn't a resounding endorsement.
Yeah, this is one of those things where a top seed goes against a lower seed. Again, me with my sports knowledge. Look at me, I'm so cool. Yeah, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is probably one of the better versions of Spider-Man. It's not the best, but it is solid.
Okay.
And if I'm gonna watch anything, I'm gonna watch that over Revival, because Revival is okay at best.
Okay.
Barely.
Let's drop into the next round here. You had Transaction, which is a comedy.
Yeah.
Who's in this? I've not even heard of this.
So Transaction is a British comedy about that stars not Simon Pegg, Nick Frost.
Okay.
And Nick Frost, he's not the lead, I should say, but he is one of the main cast.
Where can you watch this in North America?
I have no clue.
Okay, right. It's on ITV.
Guys, it's a lot of...
It's on ITV in the UK.
Probably. Like, I use a lot of VPNs and a lot of hookups, so I can't... I don't know where all...
Define your hookups.
Well, there are people that I know...
Sources.
That's all it is.
Sources. Okay, so what is it about?
It's about a grocery store night shift.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Frost is in charge. They put up a banner that offends the LGBTQIA community.
Yikes.
So to try and appease that community, they hire a trans employee.
Okay.
And the show's called Transaction. Transaction. That's the
Thanks for spelling it out.
Well, I mean, there are people I've told this. I literally explained this to someone, and I said that's why the show's called Transaction. They're like, I don't get it, and I was like, oh,
is it good or is it like offensive?
It's offensive, but good because it's offensive.
Oh, okay.
It's a trans person, and from what I understand, they helped with the production. So, like, if they want to tell their story and this is how they're telling it, so be it.
So you have that going up against Boston Blue.
Boston Blue,
which
baby!
I have seen so many ads for this.
Yeah.
And it's with, is it Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah.
And is her name Sonequa Martin Green?
Yeah.
Who was in Walking Dead.
Yes.
And wasn't she in one of those?
She was in Star Trek Discovery.
I haven't seen that either, guys.
Yeah.
You picked this. I know you're a big Wahlberg fan.
Oh, I hate Mark Wahlberg.
Who doesn't?
But Sonequa Martin Green, who I've met in person, is one of the loveliest human beings I've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Is a great actress, and she's the only reason I gave the show a chance.
Okay.
And after watching the first episode, I remember thinking to myself, because I never watched the original Blue Bloods. Is that what?
Yeah, no.
I never watched Blue Bloods, so when
you don't say, it seems right up your alley.
yeah. So when I watched this show, I was just like, oh, this is gonna be bad. And every episode I watch, I'm like, I'm only watching this for you, Sonequa. You're the only reason I'm gonna keep giving this show a chance.
Was it good?
It's better than I expected. It is not a good show.
I'm assuming it's like a standard cop procedural.
100%.
Like okay.
Week to week, nothing major is happening. They tried to introduce some interesting religious stuff that I find a little over the top, but
I just remember in the ad, it was like something like, where is Wahlberg's character supposed to be from?
He's from Brooklyn.
Okay, and so it's like something where he calls her like whatever Beantown.
Yeah.
She's like whatever Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And immediately, like usually I'd be like, hell yeah, brother. For some reason, it turned me completely off.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Especially because Wahlberg's from Boston, so there's a lot of him really trying to come across as
like he's New York,
a New Yorker.
Yeah.
We need a good slice. Like him and his son are constantly trying to find a good slice of pizza. It's really some of the stuff is ridiculous, but
so terrible.
She's a goddess, so thank you.
Okay, see that one got the thumbs up from you.
Yeah, that went on.
I'm trying to think like how we should do this because otherwise it can get a little confused. But no, let's continue. I guess like this. Now you have the studio, which won the round before. No, wait. Did it? No, this isn't.
The studio is a
this is a new one. So the studio is a comedy.
Yeah,
that's the Seth Rogen one.
Yes, exactly.
Everyone tells me to watch that. Still haven't watched.
Fantastic show.
Okay.
Star Wars: Tales of the Underground, also very good.
I actually have watched,
and it was good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I really liked it.
Wasn't bad.
So I felt bad that I picked the studio over Tales.
Why?
I
don't think Tales was that great.
That's the thing.
The other two I thought were better.
Yeah. And that's the thing that was a little hard when I was thinking back to it. I was just like, I want to show, because I don't want people to think I'm not a true nerd geek fan, but ultimately it's not as good as the studio. The studio is like, if you're a television nerd, the studio is one of the best, but like inside baseball type things you could watch.
I just felt like already we're going through this and it's like, have you seen this great critique of the industry comedy? And I was like, no, I've seen the Star Wars cartoon.
Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah.
Okay. Next up, you have adults in comedy versus
the war between the land and the sea, which is a Doctor Who spinoff.
I'm already out on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so was I.
Okay.
And that's rare because I like Doctor Who.
Wait, Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Oh. Shame on you.
No. Okay, so you're out on that. You picked adults.
Yeah.
I actually watched adults. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was great.
Yes.
But I liked it.
Also, the thing about adults is I don't think they're trying to be good people, which is a fun show to watch. I don't like that every show tries to make someone... When I watch adults, there is one character who is good, the boyfriend.
Yeah, the Canadian.
Yeah. But every other character on the show doesn't seem to be trying to make themselves better.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yes.
Okay, so that's cool. So you picked that over The War Between.
Yeah. So that the next round...
I guess it really was a Doctor Who for you,
gosh.
right? All right. Next one. Down Cemetery Road.
Yeah, British
I don't
show.
know why that name sounds familiar.
It's a British show that stars oh man.
Let me guess. A British person.
Well, obviously.
Okay.
But hold on. Down Cemetery Road. Emma Thompson. That's it. So Emma Thompson is the lead on this show with the young, well, I mean, not young anymore. Well, no, she's still relatively young. Ruth Wilson from that I know from Luther.
Oh, from Luther.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both are very, very good. Darren Boyd is in the show. You guys probably know him from, oh man, what's the name of that? I can't remember the name of that show right now.
It was
the like Elijah Wood's in it.
No. I'm thinking the other one. Hold on, this is great.
Oh, The Outlaws.
That's what I was going to say.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so you didn't finish that. I watched all of it, and I really liked The Outlaws.
Is he good in The Outlaws?
Yes,
Darren Boyd.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a strong recommendation for me. Yes, watch it. It's good
stuff. Also, Nathan Stewart Jarrett, who was in Misfits, is in this show, and he is
never seen that. I heard that's great too.
Misfits is fantastic, and he's great in Misfits. I think they didn't do him justice in how his character leaves that show.
Okay.
But I really, really like Misfits.
And you have that going up against Long Short Story. No, Long Story Short.
Yeah, Long Story Short is an animation that sucks.
Okay.
That's
wow. All right. Moving along. Down Cemetery Road wins that one. Up next, you have 2 W dramas.
Yeah, that wasn't on purpose.
But... Wayward versus Watson.
Yeah.
Now, Wayward, I don't know what that is.
Wayward is a Netflix series that stars Mae Martin.
Don't know who that
is. The comedian, stand-up comedian that hosts the Handsome Pod with Tig Notaro.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Feimster, yeah. Who I got to meet at Just for Laughs this past summer. So that was really cool. Wayward is an interesting show. It's inspired by a true story that didn't happen to Mae, but happened to a friend of Mae's. And they wrote the script together and then made the show, sold it to Netflix. It was the #1 on Netflix for quite some time. Mae Martin was the #1 on IMDb on the star meter. So it was very interesting to watch. Morris Chestnut leads off Watson.
Morris Chestnut, underrated.
Yes, I would say.
Fortunately, you did not pick Watson.
No, I picked the Wayward. Yeah.
You straight up Moriarty.
And I'm a huge Sherlock fan.
Yeah.
But it's just that it just couldn't with Watson.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna adjust this. I'm gonna take a quick moment.